What's up, guys? This is Arsenal Soccer 19, and today we'll be doing some career mode. So now I've started a career as a manager for Real Madrid, and so we're going to see if there are any noticeable differences between sending scouts to their home country in contrast to sending scouts away from their home country. So now we're going to go to see what scouts we can get. And so we have enough money to kind of get the best scouts. So we're going to go with Memnos Pietris of Greece, 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. And now we're going to get a second scout. And since I like young players coming out of Belgium, I'm going to go with Bjorn Matten. He's a 4-star experience and 5-star judgment. And then we're going to wait for them to arrive, and then we'll send them out. Okay, so now both our scouts have arrived. And now we're going to go assign where they'll be scouting. So we're going to go back to the manager's office, youth academy, and then scouting network. And so first off, we're going to start with our Greece scout, and we're going to send him home. So we'll go to Southern Europe and send him to Greece. And for the sake of this video, we'll send him for 3 months, and we'll send him to find a technically gifted player, because those usually bode well for promising young players. And then now we're going to send our Belgian scout away from home. And usually Spain has some good players, so we'll send them there, and we'll give them the same criteria as our Greek scout. And so we'll send him off. And now I will fast forward to our first month of scouting and see the type of results we get. Alright guys, so we've simmed the first month of scouting, and now we arrive and it's August 3rd, so a month after the July 3rd purchase of these scouts. So we're going to start with our Greek scout, which was sent to his homeland, and now we start with the 94 potential player, and we're going to sign him because that's good. A 75 potential player, we're not really what we're looking for. An 81, same thing, not very good. And a 66, not, but we're going to go with this 90, and he's going to develop pretty nicely as a young player. So now let's go over to our Belgian scout, and bearing in mind that the Greek scout should bring home a lot of better players than this scout. So it's another 70 potential player, and not really what we're looking for at 16 years old. A 69 here, and we find a 94, which is surprising, seeing as the Greek scout should have brought a lot more quality players. So surprising first round, and we'll see what the second round has to offer. Alright, so we've arrived at our second month of scouting, and let's dive in and see what we've found. So we're going to start with our Greek scout. And so we start out with a 16-year-old Argus Palace with a 94 potential. That's a great potential to have, so we're going to sign him. And then moving on, I'm not even going to try to say these guys' names, but an 88 potential. For the sake of this video, that's not really what we're looking for, so we're going to go ahead and reject him. Next up, a 15-year-old with a 93 potential. That's incredible. So we're going to sign him. That's a good find by our Greek scout. Next up, a 16-year-old with a 90 potential. Mediocre, pretty good, I would say. And so we're going to go ahead and take him along with us. And a 15-year-old with another 90 potential. You know, that's respectable, but we'll take him for the sake of this video again. And then coming up pretty weak at the end with a 14-year-old with a 71 potential. Yeah, you will not be taken, sir. Rejected. And now let's go see what our Belgian scout has found. So we start off with a 14-year-old Javi Chavez with an 86 potential. Not really what we're looking for, so we're going to go ahead and reject this player. Next up we have, sorry about that, oh shit, my bad. We're going to go ahead and see who's next. Javier Marquez, a 16-year-old. Wow, this is a great find by our Belgian scout, a 94 potential. We will sign him because that's a player that we want to develop and give some good playing time to. A 14-year-old Jose Ramirez with an 87 potential. We won't sign this guy strictly over potential. And Julio Barrios, a 14-year-old with a 94 potential, and that's extremely promising, and so we'll take him in our youth squad. And lastly, Pedro Reyes, 15-year-old with an 89 potential. Not really in the realm of what we're looking for, so we're going to go ahead and reject him. So let's go back and kind of compare the players we found. Let's go to our manager's office, and then we're going to go to our youth academy and see who we have in our youth squad. So our Greek scout found this gem of a player, a 94 potential, technically gifted center attacking mid. He will develop nicely, and we have Argus Paulus, potentially a brother situation going on, with a 94 potential and age 16, so he is eligible. Next we have our Belgian scout who found a Javier Marquez with a 94 potential and kind of a defensive-minded player at the age of 16. And he is eligible, so I am excited to see how he pans out as I play these players. Julio Barrios, a 14-year-old with a 94 potential, coming from our Belgian scout. Another player at age of 15 with a 93 potential. Great find by our Greek scout. And he will pan out very nicely in the long run. Then we have Sergio Moreno coming from our Belgian scout. Wow, look at this guy. Technically gifted left winger with a 94 potential. Yeah, I'm so excited to play with this guy. And this is coming from the Belgian scout, mind you, the scout who should be coming up with the worst players. And our Greek scout comes up with this 16-year-old at a 90 potential, and another 90 potential, kind of a right wing player at the age of 16, and lastly a 15-year-old with a 90 potential. So we see the Greek scout comes back with more mediocre players and a couple very high potential players, but we also see our Belgian scout bringing home some pretty excellent players. So at the moment, we cannot really, there goes my controller again, we can't really secure the idea that scouts sent to their home country bring back better players, because at the moment, we don't see that yet. Alright, so we've arrived at our third and last month of scouting, and this is Judgment Day for these two scouts. We're going to start with our Greek scout and see what he has to offer for us. And he comes swinging out the fences with a 14-year-old with a 94 potential, and that is an easy decision. Second, he comes out with a 15-year-old with an 88 potential. Not what we're looking for, so we're going to reject him. A 15-year-old with a 94 potential. Easy decision on my part right there. We're going to sign him. Another second in a row, a 94 potential player at 16 years old. And it's not right if you don't have it 3 times. So another 16-year-old with a 94 potential, and sign that man right there. Wow. It's going to be a tough act to follow for this Belgian. So let's see what he has. Starts out with a decent player in Guillermo Sanchez, a 16-year-old with a 90 potential. Jose Manuel, 15-year-old with an 85 potential. And that's not exactly what we need for this test. So reject him. And wow, he comes up big late with Matias Blanco, a 15-year-old with a 94 potential, and that is an easy decision for me. So let's just go recap. And what I like to do is just kind of give it an eyeball test, really, and go through the list. So we're going to see a 94 Greek 94, and then we'll see what's next. Another Greek 94, a Greek 89, a Spanish 90, a Greek 94, Spanish 92, a Spanish 91, a Greek 94, a Spanish 94, a Greek 86, a Spanish 891, a Greek 91. Okay, fuck that, went too fast. But what you can see is that with every good Greek player, there's another equally good player coming from our Belgian scout, which is scouting away from home. So we kind of get the sense that there really isn't any correlation between the quality of player and where he scouts, be it at home or away from home. So this, hope you like this video, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to make more of these videos, and if I get some good support, I certainly will. So this has been Arsenal Soccer 19, and I'm signing out. Thanks, guys.